And we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hello to all my creepers, especially Creeper out in Oregon. How nice of him to join us yesterday when we were farting around in the evening time, having fun with our art. Hello to all my stalkers, and again, how nice of K-Dog, my most favorite stalker, to join us yesterday, again, whilst we were farting around, having fun with our art. Love Creeper and love K-Dog. Yes, 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 I do. Hello to all my lurkers, good and evil alike. Those with good intentions as well as bad. I love you all, and I welcome you, and I pray for each and every one of you. Lurk on, you beautiful lurkers, whether you're working, at school, traveling, relaxing, whatever it is you're doing. Lurk on, you awesome lurkers. You. Hello, Cousin Margie. Hello. Good to see you. Hello to each and every troll within the sound of my voice, especially my personal trolls. I love all of you, and I'm praying for you too each and every day. Hello to each and every member of the wondrous and fantastical Thumbs Down crew. And hello to the even more wondrous and the even more fantastical Thumbs Up crew. Thumbs up to the Thumbs Up crew. Very blessed to have both here in Nez Studios, a subsidiary of Fart Studios. Hello to everyone who comes by today, and hello to everyone who may or may not, for legal, trollish, personal, interstellar, interdimensional, intergalactic, whatever your reasons may be, watch and or listen to the replay. Thank you for being here. And whom do we go see if we have legal concerns down here in the void? None other than our good friend, Roland of Roland and Orzaballs, LLC. Hello, everybody. And my two channels I'm promoting this coming week are Mr. Cookies, and support Douglas Fairchild himself, who also joined us last night. Thank you, Douglas. Lots of love. And also our good friend, awesome live streamer, awesome explorer, and a hell of a funny lady who makes me laugh till I pee. The one and only who just had her channel taken away, but she still has Benaloco Urbex. Do hunt her down, check her out, give her some support. Benaloco. Thank you so much. Hello, Moo MFJ Rants. Is this, Moo, is this one from, is it Puppet Jack that you've turned over to MFJ Rant, or is it Nobody? Whatever Nobody was. Okay, I'm confused. Everybody's got new channels. Anyway, you're here. I love you. Why is that a blue heart? Your hearts are green. Blue is for Billy. Margie, good to see you. Hi, Big Tender. Been a while. Good. But love is love no matter what color it is it not? So I'll stop bitching. I'm just not used to seeing the blue come from him. That's all. Not bitching. We're not bitching at all. We're happy to be here. Carolyn, to be free. Hello, hello. Come on in. Oh, I just got a message from that damn vampire we all know. Got a hello from that damn vampire. Good to see all of you. Come on in, Big Tender. Now, Big Tender and I have known each other for a little while. Haven't we, Big Tender? Come on in. We're having tea and cakes. No coffee today. I've got my tea and I got my cakes. We're going to try the raspberry-filled cup, was it dark chocolate raspberry cupcakes. How about them apples? Hello, everybody. It's great to see you. I had a rough night. I had, you just dreams that, you ever have one of those dreams that you wake up in the night to go to the bathroom or whatever, get a snack, you go back to bed, and that dream picks up exactly where it left off and continues on. And if it wasn't all that great, it's still not all that great when it continues, just like an ongoing. And it wasn't really a night. Well, I'm not going to call it a nightmare because I've had nightmares and I wouldn't say this is a nightmare. It was just strange, almost like an episode of Twilight Zone or uh, what's the other show on? Tales from the Crypt. Okay, maybe not Tales from the Crypt, but more Twilight Zone. There wasn't any dead people or zombies or anything like that. It was just, it just wasn't a happy. It had happy moments, but the overall theme was rather kind of down. And I'm just wondering, is this, I try to interpret things like that too, and I'm wondering, does this dream have a specific purpose? Sometimes dreams come as a warning. Sometimes it's just a release in your mind, exercising and playing and stretching and being free during the REM stage of sleep, which is when the brain and body heals itself. So if you don't dream and don't have REM sleep, then you need to get looked at and checked out because that's the most important stage of sleep. I'm wondering what was symbolic. I'm wondering, it wasn't anybody that I know trying to communicate to me that I know of. I've had those dreams too when I see my mother or my grandparents. It wasn't that. It was just someone who doesn't know me was talking to me, had a problem with me. And I don't know. I don't know. How do you deal with that? How do you take that when it's somebody that you don't really know? They don't really know you. But in your dreams, it's another story. So I don't know. Again, I'm not going to qualify it as a nightmare. But it got my attention enough to be thinking about it. So maybe I should, write a dream journal and see what happens tonight. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great day. Oh, you got a paper journal, Carolyn? Good, good. Well, let the paper and whatever medium you're working with just flow through. Just reach into that ether and pull out whatever wants to come out. Don't try to do it. Let it happen through you is the best advice I can think to give. And I would think MFJ Rants there would hopefully agree with me that it just has to come. The very best of our fart and having fun with our art just happens, like giving birth. Farts just slip out, you can't control it, and so it is when we have fun with our art. And I know Stoner would agree, and Mr. Brentar, and many of our other fartist friends. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All right, I said tea and cakes. I'm going to try the cake. And no, you really can't see me do this. And that's okay. You don't need to see me eat cake. Here we go. It's got the little pink thing on. Hey, Seth. How are you, Seth? Come on in. All right, let's give it a try. See? I told you I took a bite. Mmm. Oh, wow. This is kind of like eating a piece of candy. Oh, sexy beast. Who the hell are you talking to? Because it sure as hell ain't me. Maybe you're looking in the mirror because, I know that ain't me. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Wonder where Elvis is at. Okay. After one bite, I've got to say it's pretty damn good. Oh, Seth, for crying out loud. I'm an old lady. And there are others older than me. But I'm just an old lady, Seth. That's all I'm going to say. Ain't nobody calling nobody nothing. And I'm calling me a pig because I'm eating with my mouth full. How about that? Sure. I think that part of my life has come and gone. I've got my children, and maybe I don't play so well with others, so I get to be alone. But that's okay. I don't have to put up with things that I used to have to put up with. I'm sorry I'm eating and talking. But I wanted you to know I was eating that. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I do, for all intensive purposes. I've already got the Cougar badge, and that's another story for another time, and that won't be told to just everyone. Yes, my chaperone Ox is not here. So, I'm sorry. Maybe there's paperwork you can fill out. I don't know. Yep, been there, done that. Hey, at least I admit it, you know. At the time, it made me feel very happy and positive. It was a positive experience. You know, nobody had to be drunk or under the influence of anything. It just happened, and this was years ago. It wasn't like last week or for Jesus' sake. No, this was a little while ago. This was a while. And that leads into a story that I really don't want to tell right now, especially on camera. So, well, let's just say I've got the Cougar badge. It was a positive experience. It didn't have to happen in a bar. It didn't happen because of booze or drugs or anything like that. So, just somebody younger actually wanted to spend some time with me. So, there you go. And it was enough of a span where, oh, Jesus, let me think how much younger he was. And we were both going to OSU Newark at the time. So this was like in what, 2000, late 2000s? 2008, 2009 maybe. No blushing. And if you want me to prove it, I will prove it. You'll find that, I do get embarrassed by some things, but talking about something like that. Here you go. Does it look like I'm blushing? Not a damn bit. Not a bit. Of all the things, and I'm sorry about my hair, by the way. I might be blushing after how terrible my hair might look right now. Nope. No blushing. I try to be open with my children when I talk about sexuality and the human body and things like that. There's no reason to dance around the issue. No reason to give everything cutesy-poo little nicknames. Fucking tell them what it is. My children have known about the uterus since they were born. I tell them you used to live in mama's uterus. Uterus starts with the letter U. Turn it into a learning experience. That's what I did. Why? Who wants to fuck around and use other names for stuff? And, when everything has its own name. So we just go ahead and use those names. So just be honest. That's my approach when it comes to my children. Oh, I am total savage, and because I came to the YouTubes vis-a-vis Omar and James the Fam, and who is more savage than our James the Fam, my puddin'? Ain't nobody. So, I've got the bracelets. I gave one to Mr. Jones of James the Fam. Officially savage. So now Mark is officially savage with his James the Fam bracelet, and so am I. Well, hello, Ox. Ox, I think Seth wants to fill out an application. I think you're taking applications for gentlemen interested in what the hell I'm saying. I think I need another piece of that cake. And it's the stupid Hostess with all kinds of GMOs and some shit in it, but I wanted to try it. Here's the inside of it. It's got the lovely pink, creamy stuffed dark chocolate, and there's pink on the top there. I ate that part. Here we go. Mmm. Yum, yum. It's like eating a piece of candy, only it's cake. That's the best way I can think to put it. It's pretty damn good. Welcome. I'm sorry I'm being a pig. First rant is for Ox. Well, you ran it, baby. You go right ahead. I love you, MFJ Ranch BFF. Let it rip. Sometimes those farts just gotta rip on out, so rip it. Let it rip. Rip it good. Yep, and don't forget his DNA results, Ox, as well as his blood, urine, and stool sample review. So, and a hair sample. Don't forget. We must be thorough. Background check, local, state, and international. Check those Interpol records. And do check with the Mississippi State Highway Patrol in case there's any issues with them too. Special shout out to the Mississippi State Highway Patrol. Someday, I've got to dig up a photo for you all. I've got to share some photos with you. Hey, who's here? The Kool-Aid Man, Kool-Aid Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. I'm glad you're not creepy, Jimmy. Oh, God, I might have to bump into him next, or not next, but a little later today. I'm out of milk. I was an ass and I forgot to pick up milk yesterday. Son of a boop. So, well, shit. So you know what that means. I might have to walk myself, which is good. I like the exercise. But, oh, Lord. But I think if all I need is milk and I can just run in and run out, I can feasibly get out the door before he comes up from behind the counter. So I might be able to escape today. We'll see. Music Lover 700, good to see you. Lots of drugs in your body, beat a murder charge. All right, well, hey, you beat the murder charge, so that's good, right? Ox, make sure you're taking lots and lots of notes. Try that new app that's a lie detector that just goes by your voice pattern. The one approved by the CIA. You know what I'm talking about. Now you don't have to be hooked up to a machine anymore. They can just scan you right through your device. Isn't that lovely? Yes, toss in a psych eval. That's right. Boy, he's on it like Bluebonnet. That's right. Ask Green Bay Wacky. That's right. I haven't talked to him in a while. And I need to. It's been a little while. Love to the Green Bay Wacky. Show him lots of love and support. Again, my two channels I'm featuring to specifically highlight, other than Westphalia Chronicles Brother Brad and Yeuna's Journeys, our good sister Alma. Help them get over 1K. That's always a standby there. But do remember, Douglas Fairchild, Mr. Cookies, 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 love and support himself. Go give him some love. He's building his channel back up after having to start all over. I don't know the reason what happened to his other channel, but it doesn't matter. We love Douglas, and he's a good, good guy and a good, good friend. Go see him. And our other channel we're featuring is Beneloco the Lovely, and funny enough to make me pee, Beneloco. Thank you, Ox, for posting those links. Again, this is something new I'm trying. I want to shout out fellow fartists, and I want to pick a few channels each week to focus on. You know, we get a lot of people through here that don't come here all the time or are just, trying it for the first time. So I want to spread their name around, their channel around. Thank you, Seth. Well, we're supposed to do unto people that we want done unto us, and I would love it if people would share me out, tweet me out, whatever, however they want to show love and support. If I want support, I have to give support, because you get what you give. And there's many ways to show love and support, but my way of choosing is what I'm doing right here in my streams, and sharing these links and sharing some good contacts with some good people. Noodles 1980. Is that a name anybody here recognizes? I can't say I've seen that one. Oh, well, I'm just an old lady, Seth. Oh, you're banned from... Sometimes being banned can be a good thing. Let's see, I have taken, while I was going to OSU Newark, before I ever did, years and years and years and years ago, like older than Seth is probably, I took fencing. And I love fencing. I miss that. I would go back and do more of that. There's a fencing club around here. I've thought of joining it. I really might. That means I have to get equipment, though. I need my, the whole doodah, the cool helmet that's all mesh and screen. I love that helmet. If I find pictures of my fencing stuff, I'll show it to you. And if you do fencing or any martial art, that helps you with other martial arts when it comes to blocking and striking and things like that. And it really did help. I've taken Taekwondo, I've taken Tai Chi, I've taken Karate, women's self-defense. Yeah, I'm up to date. Absolutely. Carlos. Hola, Carlos. Now, speaking of support, Carlos is a support troll, And he not only tells you who to go troll, but he also tells you who to go support. He's a good legendary character here in the bottom of YouTube. Glad to have him as our guest here in Nez Studios. Hello, Carlos Martinez. Crochet you a sock. You're stripping for your girl. Okay, well, I haven't crocheted in a while, but if crochet items are your thing, you know who you go see? Douglas Fairchild, Mr. Cookies, 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 also very talented with the yarn. He can spin a yarn and he can work with the yarn. He has fun with his art working with yarn. I don't think I ever told you guys that. If you don't know Douglas, that's something new you didn't know. He makes scarves, Afghan sweaters. He could accommodate whatever kind of thing you want made out of yarn. Carlos, go see Douglas. I'm not shitting you. He sells the stuff and he'll set you up. And you can tell him exactly that and he will accommodate you with not a bit of hesitation. Strictly professional. I'm not kidding. That'd be right up his alley. Go for it. If there was ever a person to ask, it would be Douglas. If it was a question on the Douglas Fairchild game show, I would say yes. He works with the yarn, and he could make anything. Stay up, win. Well, sometimes you get those fart attacks, and I don't mean the kind of fun with your art. I mean the kind that comes out of your butt. And everything from the Dutch oven has been done to me many, many times, many ways. Yeah, that's a dirty trick, fellas. I just hope you guys know that and get a good laugh. That's dirty pool. Just remember who prepares your food and brings you drink, and they know where you live. So the Dutch oven should come with its own disclaimer and warning label. Well, it's that damn vampire. He's a damn vampire. Hi, Count Yorga. Hello. Everyone say hello to that damn vampire, Count Yorga. Count Yorga, shouldn't you be asleep in your coffin right now? The sun's up. It's behind chemtrail clouds and poison, but it's still there. Those UV rays can still penetrate. Be very deadly to our Count Yorga. I was around family members who used firearms. I've shot firearms. I've been to a target range. I've shot a 22. I've shot the 45 pistol, and I had to use the little weighted bag you set it on to balance it so it doesn't go hitting you in the face. I've done that, and I did all right. And I think if I had weapons like that and an opportunity to practice, that I'd be all right with that. But my weapons are not firearms, so no problem with those who do. And I want to learn, absolutely. I'm willing to learn more. I just don't have a firearm, and that's not part of my personal arsenal at the moment. Maybe that will change. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of people who've been shooting since they were small, Well, and I don't mind kickback. It's not like I don't know it doesn't happen. And if you're prepared for it and you practice, that isn't really an issue. Although accidents can happen to anyone at any time, you shouldn't ever be so cocky and think that can never happen to you. It can. But, yeah, I'm not afraid of stuff like that, so. It's its own sensation. Shooting a firearm is its own experience, and you should do it with supervision, with proper following all your safety rules and guidelines. Take the damn class that you're supposed to take. Do it. It's for your own safety as well as everyone around you. And know how to care for your weapon, know how to disassemble it, know how to clean it, know how it operates, and all of that. Be as educated and informed about it if that's your thing. Oh, someone snitched. Oh, I'm sorry, Seth. Well, we got lots of those running around here in the bottom of YouTube and out in the world. Yeah, I know, anyone. Accidents can happen to anyone doing anything at any time. That's another reason to love one another and pray for one another and think good thoughts and forgive one another. Let the negative shit go. That's right. That's right. Our spirits are immortal when we live on, but these bodies ain't here forever. They will return to the earth, whether you like it or not. And they'll take whatever path they take to do so. That's right. That's absolutely right. Okay, Margie, we'll be here. God willing, I'm going to make this for an hour, and then I might just take a walk and, oh, God. Just say little extra prayers for me, unless you're a damn vampire. Yeah, unless you're a damn vampire, then you get to just live on and on. And then Jesus comes back and deals with you then. So, I wouldn't want to be a vampire when that happens, so. Or at any time. That's my choice, so. Thank you all for being here. Well, that one cake was so good. Should I eat the other one? I'm kind of tempted to do so. Count Yorga is shouting that every day is Christmas and every night is Halloween. In the world that it is now, I've got to say, and what I know those two very evil holidays to be, I'd have to agree with you. Yikes. Yikes in a way. Our spirits are immortal. They live on and on. Absolutely. Just make sure you make the right choices in this mortal life as not to endanger your immortal soul and spirit. Please don't do that. Very nice of you to join us, Count Yorga. Thank you so much. No, I don't have any music going today. I'll play some music this evening. We might do some naked fart tonight. I've got to select a portrait or a picture to work from. And we'll go from there. I'm running out of chalk and pastels, so I've got to pick a good picture and make it count. And I do work by commission, so if you want a portrait done, whether it's charcoal or pencils or pastels or in any kind of paint, please contact me vis-a-vis my email, and I accept payment and donations through the PayPal. I do not do Super Chat, and even though I just got qualified to be monetized here on YouTube, an important milestone, and I'm proud of it, but I'm opting to not monetize. I don't want the ads. I don't want to be told what I can and can't do on my channel, so. Well, we love you too, Seth. This is a happy, loving, chill, mellow place to be, and we like to keep it that way, so. Thank you for being here. Wow, 16 people all together. That's a lot of lurkers in the Lurking Lounge. Today in the Lurking Lounge, we're all having high tea. We're having the sandwiches with the crust cut off, the cucumber and watercress. We are having the little petit four cakes. That's why I've got the cake right here. Leah, well, hello. Oh, well, a lot of people blame the Count for, do a naked rant. There you go, Moo. There you go. Do a naked rant. You can, if that's what you want to do, then go for it. Here in Nez Studios, we are okay with the human body, and we treat it respectfully and tastefully, as it should be. So, thank you, Ox. Thank you. Do a naked rant, Mr. Jones. Let's take time out to support our fartists, who may or may not be naked as they make their art and have fun with their art, including MFJ Rant, MFJ's Fart Club, Puppet Jack Sparrow. Show them lots of love and support, as well as This Old Stoner, Jim Brentar, Catfish Jones, Stephanie Douglas, Magic Jones, Joyfold. That's right. And you know what? Super Chat is a waste of time, because Super Chat takes 30% of what is donated. And Super Chat, I understand, takes its good, sweet time of getting you your money. So what in the hell is the point? It's nice when people want to be generous and donate, but for God's sake, people, use the PayPal so the person you're donating to can actually, get the money you send them. The PayPal hardly takes anything. Super Chat takes a big hunk. So think twice before you do the Super Chat, is all I'm saying. If you want to show monetary support, then please consider doing the PayPal first. Oh, Count, you're getting blamed for all kinds of things, Count. People blame you for all kinds of things, don't they, Count? And just because someone blames you does not make it true. Exploring Ginger, hello. Hey, I'm sorry I missed you in the chat the other night, Ginger. When I'm on camera, I only have one device. so I couldn't see you before, but I do go through the chat after my streams and double check and triple check, just make sure nothing cray happened, and to see who all was here and see if I missed anybody. Even bad weather is Count Yorgos. Wow, Count. You know, of all the things I could think to blame you for, the weather was not one of them. I don't see where they're talking about. So thank you for coming in, Exploring Ginger. And even though it's not the week for these two channels, I'm going to still shout them out anyway. Oz TV, our beautiful friend Billy in Australia, who's just started his rant channel back up, Billy Rants. Show him some love and support. And he's also a fartist in his own right, though he chooses not to use the label. And that's okay. You don't need a label to have fun with your art. But he just showed some of his paintings here recently, and I love his work. I love blue. I love seascapes. That's his kind of thing. And if that's your thing, please do go check out Oz TV and Billy Rants. And also our good friend and legal counsel on constant 24-hour retainer, at least he is here in his studios, our beautiful friend Roland at Roland & Orswald's LLC. And also go check out Brother Roland's other channel, Fly Right Drones. That's Fly, W-R-I-G-H-T, as in Wright Brothers Drones. He puts beautiful footage together with appropriate music, and it's his way of having fun with his art. He farts around that way. So Brother Roland is also a fellow fartist with his videos and all of that. Absolutely. Very talented. Oh, Lulu Love. Oh, well, please tell Lulu Love I said hello and give her love for me. I haven't seen her since Green Bay Wacky either, so please. And Lulu is a good one to give prayer requests to. So I know she's a praying lady. And I'd love to see her come by and say hello sometime here in Nest Studios, a subsidiary of Fart Studios. Thank you all for being here so very, very much. I'm still pondering, should I have the other cake? Or should I save it for later? Oh, what the hell, we'll have it now. So these are like the Hostess cupcakes, and I like those. But this is dark chocolate raspberry filled. And here's what they look like. And they got pink instead of white on the top. It's like a piece of candy with the fruit creamy filling got turned into cake. And I enjoy the chocolates with the fruit cream inside. Yes, mukbang. We're doing a mukbang with tea and cake. Wasn't it Marie Antoinette who said, let them eat cake? Well, God damn it, I'm eating cake right now. And I've got my coffee today, but we are using the Michigander Man mug. All the same. And I'm out of coffee anyway, but I'm somebody who does not need to have coffee every day. But in a couple days, we'll get some more. Oh, Seth is live. If you want to show Seth some love and support and pop into his stream, go right ahead. If anybody has a channel they want to support, if they have a link they want to share for someone positive or something positive, if they want to shout someone out, go right ahead. Now is the time. Strike while the iron's hot. There's always a good time, never a wrong time to do something positive. Okay, Count Yorga, thank you for coming in. Lots of love to you, you damn vampire, you. I'll talk to you real soon, if all goes well. Everyone say good day to our good friend Count Yorga. Hey, K-Dog. K-Dog, I'm having the Hostess dark chocolate raspberry cream filled cupcake. Pretty good, K-Dog. Pretty damn good. Oh, Count is not a stranger. I count the Count as a very good friend. I'm very proud to have Count Yorga as one of my friends. Thank you, Count. The Count is always there for me when it counts. And we'll see you again real soon, Count. You stalk all you want to, K-Dog. Nobody does it like you, baby. There's those who do a good job. I love my lurkers and creepers and stalkers, and they all do a damn good job. But K-Dog, you're the best of the best. I was telling K-Dog yesterday, oh, what the hell are you gonna do if I'm actually there visiting you? How the fuck are you gonna stalk me if I'm right there? So I don't know how that's gonna work, but can you still stalk me while I'm there? I don't know. How does that work? Oh, you're awesome too, K-Dog. And when I'm there, hopefully sometime this summer or maybe in early fall, then we'll cook us some Mexican food. And, if you want to take care of the tacos and whatever, I can do the guacamole and pico de gallo. And we'll have us a good time chowing down. Hey, we'll do it on a live stream. We'll cook, we'll eat, whatever you want to do. Oh, he's a very nice guy, Leah. Yes, he is. No matter, I don't care what he says about himself or what anybody else might say. The Count is okay in my book. A relatively new friend for me. I'm very pleased about that. Aw, don't cry, K-Dog. Well, I shouldn't say that. If you're moved to tears over something, then go ahead and experience that. Not a thing wrong with tears. If Jesus wept, then so can you. And I couldn't love a man who didn't get moved to tears. You know what I mean? That's your humanity coming through. Oh my God, K-Dog. Oh Lord. I guess that answers the question now, doesn't it, K-Dog? He's gonna be one of the creepy stalkers that gets video of you sleeping. Yeah. Okay, well, if anybody had permission to do that, I'm gonna have to say that would be K-Dog. So I'll make sure I have my nicest heavy duty jammies on, and if you want a picture of me drooling while I sleep, then I guess that's what you want. I don't know what. Now, Bobby's gotten a few pictures of me while I've been sleeping, and that's the God's truth right there. But that's another story. And yes, show some love and support to Seth Wayne, who's had to start over. Thank you, Ox. Thank you so much. It's okay. It's tough in life sometimes when you have to start over in many different ways, either with your lifestyle, with having to move, changing a job, or in your interpersonal relationships with friends, or a boyfriend or girlfriend, or a spouse. Things happen, life happens, change. Don't ever think that everything's written in stone, because every day you can just take it one day at a time, and you don't know what might happen. I'm old enough to know that miracles do happen, and of course God exists, but also that anything can and does happen. Things you thought were never going to happen can happen, and things you thought you could count on happening can suddenly not happen. So that's just the excitement of life. Lion, I will give all of you love hearts as long as I have the ability to give you love hearts. Why? Because I'm here to love you and forgive you and be there for you no matter what. No matter how naughty, no matter what kind of videos you make, no matter what comes out of anybody's mouth. It is my personal responsibility and part of my personal spiritual walk to love and forgive no matter what. So if that answers your question, Lion, yeah. That doesn't mean I have to be happy or love and support everything that a person says and does. Because we're all grown-ups and we all make our own choices. And we all fuck up and do and say things that we ought not to, or forget to say things that we should. So if the short version of that is, if Billy does something bad or wrong, am I going to stop loving him? So no, I'm not. I'm not going to stop loving Billy. I haven't stopped loving you, Lion, or anybody else that's on my heart to love. So there's that. That's how it works, Lion. Don't you want to be forgiven when you fuck up? I do. We all have to be allowed to do that. We're all imperfect and we live this life every single day. And we all make mistakes. So, you don't have to support the bad things that people do. And I don't. But there's a person behind that. So don't lose sight of that. Don't let the things like that keep you from remembering that there's a very real person behind that. And there's reasons why they're doing that. And you don't have to agree with and support everything they say and do. But love them, okay? Even when it's rough. Even when it's rough, when you don't understand. Love them anyway. So there's that. That's how I see you, Lion, and everybody else. We all screw up all the time. And if we only held our love in reserve for when people behave and act right and act perfect and only do things we like, then we wouldn't be loving nobody now, would we? Anybody can love anybody who's all nice and doesn't ever say anything or do anything that brings any kind of controversy. Well, it's not because I'm just blindly being nice. I want to have nice treatment even when I mess up, okay? I want someone to take the time to, after things have cooled down, and go, hey, what? Let's talk about it. And things can be talked about. We all rant, we all rave, we all yell, we all get upset. So it is pointless to point out the faults of others when we ourselves have our own faults. So there's another thing to think about. Well, it's the path I walk, Ox, and it's not anybody else's path but mine. And I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm looking forward to MFJ's naked rants. If he really means what he says. Does that mean, Mark, you're going to have like a black rectangle over certain body parts? Are you going to blur that out with a filter? How's that going to work? Or are you just going to be cut off at at the torso, and we're just going to assume that you're naked? However you choose to do it. MFJ rants, go for it. Hello, 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 Aaron, come on in. Aaron, I will agree to disagree with you. It's the person. I don't give a damn what his voice sounds like. No matter what any of our voices sound like, we're all still in the same boat. We're all still imperfect. We all still fuck up. And it's still a great idea to forgive, and it feels wonderful to get forgiven when we ask for forgiveness. So there's that. If somebody bothers you, don't hang around them. If they rub you the wrong way, leave them alone, okay? Nobody's making anybody spend any time with anyone. Puppet Jack will be naked. I don't know about all that. I didn't hear that rumor. And I know, Aaron, you and I have differences of opinion on things and that, but I love you anyway, and that's just how I roll. So my choices for me. I don't ask anyone to do what I'm doing. Those are choices we all make. And it's real easy to pick on somebody, isn't it? It's real easy and real tempting to look down on someone. And I can think of anything better to do with my time. Exactly, Ox. That brings me back to, we all fuck up and make mistakes. So if you'd rather spend your time acting like you're perfect and you don't make mistakes and let's pick on people who do, I feel sorry for you. Being 48 years old, I know enough to know that I'm not perfect. I mess up, and so do we all. And I know I'd like to be forgiven when I fuck up. And I've done my best to forgive when other people have fucked up. So that's how I'm going to treat Billy and everybody. Again, that's my choice. Other people walk different paths and make different choices, and you're allowed to do so. Uh-oh, you put salt in your coffee? Okay, dog. Oh, my goodness. I think we've all had a moment where we've confused those two. One time my grandma made a pound cake, and it called for sour cream. Well, the dear lady didn't really pay attention to the container that she just purchased, and indeed, it was a French onion dip pound cake. That was something, I tell you what. okay. That's all right. We're all here, all in the same boat, all of us imperfect humans. Whatever shape Earth you think this is, we're still here on Earth. And we're all human, so try to remember that. If you can't think or say something positive, then let it go and move on to something that you can think and speak positive about. Isn't it nice to see K-Dog here, Aaron? My favorite stalker in the whole wide world. And I've got many, but K-Dog's the tip-top cream of the crop right there. Nobody does it like K-Dog. Thank you for sharing those links. Uh-oh, K-Dog's putting a warning out there. Look out, Mr. Jones. Sounds like K-Dog's planning a sneak attack. Kind of like Jim and Mary Kay did on me. But that was a wonderful and beautiful experience. So glad my very first meetup was Jim and Mary Kay. And it just happened to me. That's right, we're here to love one another and care about one another and check up on one another. And for all your fart needs, go to MFJ. That's right. That's absolutely true. If you want some beautiful music, check out our musical fartist friend, Life with Aaron. He's got some beautiful songs he's laid down and released for all you to enjoy. Especially, I like the 80s stuff a lot, Aaron. I really do. Oh, well, that devil sneaks all around and gets all over. And I love RJ, so I do not refer to him as the devil. He's not old enough or rich enough or smart enough to be the devil. The devil's many things, don't forget. He comes in many forms and disguises, and he's been around a long, 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 long time. Billy! Hi, Billy. Hello. Good to see you. And if anybody wants to do any fighting, bitching, scrapping, or anything negative, I ask you now to please leave my stream and go do that anywhere else. But if we can chill and be cool together, for old Nez's sake, then please do. Lion, if you don't want to be here and be positive, then you can choose to go. And that goes for anybody. And you can turn on someone, Lion. We've seen people do that on camera, haven't we? So we're not going to go there and turn this into a big fighting, brawling rant. I will stop the stream. Dodgy, hello. How are you? Come on in, sir. Good to see you. Nobody's being forced to be here. If you don't want to be here and be mellow and chill, then please find somewhere else to be. I do not go into people's streams trying to bring drama and conflict, and I do not want it here. And I think that's fair. Treat me as I've treated you in your streams. Is that fair enough? Good to see you, Billy. Bad News Billy says he's at work. Oh, well, give Bad News Billy lots of love from me and everybody here at Nez Studios. That's right. We're going to have this be a safe, fun, quiet, calm place. I've got enough stress and shit going on in my life off the tubes. And, I try to come on to relax and to share love and happy and positive. And there's not a thing wrong with that. Okay, if there's conversations to be had that are not peaceful, then please do have them. Contact each other privately or anywhere else that's not my stream. That's all I'm asking. People have ways to communicate with messages and messenger and instant private messages and emails. Please make the most of that. If you've got something to say of those lines, please do that privately. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, he did give me a heart. That's right. Mumu gave me a heart when he got here, and so did Billy, so did Leah. Thank you so much. And so did you, K-Dog. Oh, I appreciate it. So let's all say a little prayer that Creepy Jimmy's not working today. I might have to go into stealth mode. I don't know. I might have to creep around and see if he's actually working and decide how bad do I need that milk today. Damn it. I wish I would have picked that up yesterday. Ah. And it's more for my daughter than it is for me, so I kind of have to go do it. And damn it, that's all right. Of all the bad things in the world, Creepy Jimmy's really not that bad, but still, I'd just rather not. That's okay. We'll get over it. We'll get through it. I can think of worse people. Well, that's his choice, Mark. If he wants to be contacted privately, he can make his information available. If he chooses not to, that is his choice, as it is all of our choices. All I'm saying is, whether he does or he doesn't, if anybody has any beefs and issues and quarrels and disputes, please handle them away from my stream, however means you choose to do that. That's all I'm saying. Comedy, certainly. We have comedy here. Good to see you, Dodgy. Thank you for coming in. If you want drama and fighting, go watch Jerry Springer. This is not Jerry Springer, nor it will ever be anything like that. Before you're running your mouth about how great you are and holier than thou you might think you are, just keep yourself in check. None of us are perfect. I've pulled some Lulus in my day. Wow. I got a long list of shit that I'm personally accountable for at the end of all things, as we all. My goodness. Well, thank you everybody for coming by. It was nice to see the count. Every last one of us, I don't know a perfect person, do you? I don't. Oh, cool, K-Dog. That's awesome. That's very, very awesome. I miss you painting, K-Dog, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way. It's important to have fun with your art. Good. That's a good positive thing. That's a good way to spend your time, and we ought to commend people who choose to spend their time in a positive way. I don't know. I don't know. I hope she's well. Love and prayers go out to Sunny Girl, no matter what she's doing or where she's at. We love the Sunny Girl. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do some more naked fart tonight. I might get charcoals out and that black paper and have some more fun doing that. We did some beautiful spring flowers last night, going with our spring theme. And I think I'm ready to do more charcoal and pastels, drawing on the black paper with the life drawing. And for some crazy ass reason, I always seem to get a lot of extra views when I do the naked fart, so. No, I will not be naked. Maybe Mark will be naked, doing a naked rant at some point like he threatened to do here earlier. And that's his choice. We'll have fun, K-Dog. Well, even if you made New Year's resolutions, don't feel bad if you've dropped the ball. New Year's doesn't really mean a damn thing. If you're trying to improve yourself in any way, get rid of bad habits. Stop hanging with bad people who give you bad ideas and influence you in a bad way. If you're doing bad things for your health, whatever the bad negative things are, and you're still trying to fight it and put a stop to it, then I salute you. No matter what time of year it is. No matter how many times you fall and you have to get back up and keep trying. I salute you. Yes, naked fart does draw people in, I will say that. I missed Lone Eagle today. He's been going live lately when I do. I'm not sure what his deal is. I'm gonna have to go talk to the Lone Eagle and see what's happening. Mr. Mandela Effect himself. And one of our mods and one of our guests who comes in from time to time. Please do go check out my good friend, Lone Eagle. And tell him Nez sent you. He's the one who shouts me out by both my real name and my channel name. He says, Neslava Marisa. That is the God's truth right there. Thank you one and all for being here. So I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're being safe and being careful. A lot of other crazy people out there too, bad drivers, drunk drivers. You know, I get anxiety about riding in a vehicle. Even though I don't drive anymore, it's still hard to get in a vehicle and be out there on the road. For me, that's one of my things. And, you know, it can be pretty scary out there. Don't feel bad. If that bothers you, that bothers me too. And a lot of people feel that way. I hope we have a good stream tonight. I do love doing the life drawing. And I don't know if I'm going to go on camera tonight. I think I'm good on that for a while. We'll see. We'll see. If I feel like doing it, I'll do it. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to go there. So we will see. We will see. But I've certainly done the best I could the last couple of nights to come out of the comfort zone and try something new. And I'm going to keep carrying that forward, as I hope you all do. You know, there's going to be people out there that hate you and don't like you for whatever reasons, whether they have a valid point or not. Hate in and of itself is a bad thing and needs to go. If someone bothers you, pray for them, okay? Pray for them. Bringing drama up in a stream is not a way to handle a problem. That just gets negative attention. And it's real easy to get negative attention. It's easy to tear something down. It takes work to build something. As well as maintain something. Well, thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. I don't feel like that at all, but I appreciate the kind words and positive input. Running a little short on that sometimes, you know. Especially from people that you'd hoped to get it from, that you've usually gotten it from, and now suddenly are not giving it to you. So, you know, I've had that too. Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. Let me eat the rest of my cake. I got one bite left. Let's eat it. Mmm. Again, it's like eating a piece of fruit-filled, you know, cream-filled raspberry cream chocolate that's been turned into cake. So no complaints there. Thank you one and all for joining me. And I know it's hard to be around certain people sometimes, but if it's hard to be around somebody, don't be around them. And focus on the other people around that you do enjoy and who do love you. Don't ignore the people who love you to focus on someone that you're pissed at or you want to throw negative at. Okay? Don't do that shit in my stream. Ever. I don't do that in other people's streams, and I won't. Well, thank you, Ox. You know, I've never been a big fan of being on camera. I've never been a big fan of how I look, and that's just one of my things that I struggle with. And I'll try to get better about that. That's part of why I've been trying to go on camera, to overcome the fears and anxieties and insecurities that go with how I look, you know. And the only way to get over that is just to go forward and do it. Get on that camera. That's what's working for me. Well, sometimes you want to hear something from somebody, but it doesn't do any good to ask to hear it. It has to happen naturally and organically on its own. That's the best way. Oh, I've gone back and watched. Oh, you bet. I've had to watch replays to make sure that, you know, I caught everybody in the chat and what was said and all of that and what wasn't said. And and all of that. So I do watch the replays. You bet I do. Oh, Aaron, hogwash and apple sass. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. Thank you, Aaron. My goodness, we've made it to an hour. Thank you one and all for being here. Remember to support our fellow fartists like Life with Aaron and Brother Roland and Billy, Oz TV. They all have fun with their art. And I dropped Insane Chef's name the other day. He has Culinary Fart. So do go check out Insane Chef. But remember to also support MFJ's Fart Club and all of his other channels. Support Stephanie Douglas, Magic Jones, Christopher Joy, This Old Stoner, Jim Brentart, Jim Adams, who also plays guitar. He doesn't share that with the whole world, but I've known him enough to know that he has a guitar and does do that. Yes, Insane Chef is a very nice guy. Not one of the nice people I got to meet because of the Cammy Awards, Aaron, and I'm very glad about that. I got to meet some new people from doing that, and I'm very grateful. Once again, Aaron, thank you for letting me be part of that. That was a wonderful experience. Thank you. And Billy, lots of love to you too, sir. Remember to love one another, even when things get rough, even when people say or do things that make you raise a brow and go, what the fuck? Subway Surfer, hello, you're new. Come on in. We're just getting ready to say goodbye. If you like people having fun with their art, when you hear the word fart up in here, we mean not what comes out of your butt, but rather having fun with our art. And that's a phrase and a lifestyle choice, really, coined by our Grand Poobah of Fart Club, Mr. Mark Fun Jones, MFJ Fart Club, MFJ Rants, Papa Jack Sparrow. Please do check him out. Yep, blocks and unblocking happen all the time for all kinds of reasons. Remember to pray for one another. And if you don't pray, please start. And if you don't want to start by thinking good, happy, positive things. Remember the good times. Give out what you want. Do you want shit and drama and bullshit and nonsense and evil coming back on you? Then keep dishing it out. But if you want good, happy, love, positive, then best be sure that's what you're dishing out. Don't bitch when bad things happen if you've had nothing but evil and nasty and negative to dish out to people. That's all I'm saying. Life is about balance, and it does work itself out. Remember to forgive one another. We all fuck up. We all make mistakes. If you fucked up, ask for forgiveness. If you are asked to forgive someone, I pray that you do, because there's a blessing and a release that comes with forgiveness, whether you're doing the forgiving or you get forgiven. It's very real, very tangible. And don't rob yourself or someone else of that blessing. Remember, to find your love victim for tonight, you people have extra time to do so. You step ahead of the people for this stream tonight. Find somebody somewhere that you love. Especially if it's been a while and you've kind of slacked ass and you haven't told them that you love them. Don't assume, okay? Don't assume. You never know when your moment you're living is going to be your last. And if you'd rather have a snarky comment or a stifling silence or whatever negative stand as your last communique to that person should something happen, then that's on you. Only you are responsible for how you act and react. Nobody makes you do anything, okay? How we act is a choice. Absolutely. The devil doesn't make you do anything. The devil just simply tempts you, puts the idea in your head. That's why it's important to guard our thoughts and watch our words, because they are powerful. So try to build someone up instead of tear someone down. Thank you all for being here. I hope you will join me this evening at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, or as close to that time as I can manage. Sometimes I have to be a little bit late because I'm charging up my device. Let's all say a little prayer for peace amongst us all who came to the stream today. You came for a reason. Thank you all for being here. I love each and every one of you. Love you, Leah. Love you, Aaron. Love you, Cousin Margie. Love you, Billy. Lots of love headed your way, Subway Surfer. Even though you're new, you're welcome to join us again anytime. Love to you, Ox. Love to you, Lion. Love to you, K-Dog. Aw, thank you. Love to you, Dodgy. Love to the Count. And anybody else I might forgive me. Thank you all for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please be safe. And if people wanna have words and fight, they can go do it somewhere else. That's not in my stream. And I hope that those negative thoughts turn to something good. Yes, nice to meet you, Subway Surfer. Thank you for joining us. Yes, save it for the rants, Moo. That's right, save it for the rants. God bless you too, Subway Surfer. There's good people here, so if you're looking for love and support, keep coming back and you'll meet some good people who are very happy to give love and support. Thank you all for being here. Fart Club for life and Fart Club forever.